Preeti, when I was reporting from Israel post October 7, 2023 terror attacks, Israel had unleashed its game plan right then. And they went after every adversary till the time they knew they would go after what they term is the fountainhead of terror. So they first decimated Hamas. When Hezbollah joined the battle, they then went after Hezbollah. They simultaneously went after Houthis. Then they went after the Bashar al-Assad regime in Syria. There was a regime change operation there, and then they went on top of the Golan Heights, took control of all the dominating features there. Then they were simultaneously attacking Iran the moment Iran drew itself into this conflict, and the Yemen regime. The 12-day war in 2025, this is where they decimated the air defense system. America said there's one more round of talks. They may achieve peace. Israel was very clear, nothing will be achieved through dialogue. And now they realize that this is the time the regime is in Iran is at its weakest. They're going in for a regime change. Not only are they going in for a regime change, they're also ensuring that Iran does not have any military that can target Israel or Israel's interests ever. So no navy, because that could challenge them in the Strait of Hormuz. No weapons that can target Israel or go 1,000 kilometers plus or Houthi rebels.
This is
so
the
they're
end
just
game.
neutralizing the threat.
But if this is the end game, to actually effect a regime change, it cannot be done by the virtue of just air power. You will need boots on ground.
So Mossad already has elements in ground. The manner in which they've been able to engineer a number of protests and take down the entire leadership. Ismail Haniyeh, remember, was neutralized inside the presidential palace. Several top generals were neutralized that time, and now, subsequently now, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and 40 top leaders have been neutralized, no boots on ground. The effort is that you pound so much pressure, and it's a multi-pronged offensive, Preeti. Militarily, one part agencies, through the other part intelligence agencies, third part engineer civil uprising of the people, another part economic offensive like they did just last month. It's a multi-pronged offensive that they've already undertaken.
All right, Gaurav, thank you for joining us. The spotlight also now on Iran, on do they have the stamina, do they have the firepower to last this out? I want to quickly, viewers, take you through on some of the revelations that come through the New York Times, and I'm just going to quote that in terms of how this operation was effected in the last 24 hours. Now, this is as reported by the New York Times on how this joint operation was mounted by America and by Israel. The CIA had tracked Khamenei for months, is what is being reported. It seems that the entire operation was engineered not just with sophisticated weaponry that included the use of artificial intelligence, but also state-of-the-art spycraft that was engineered and embedded where the regime was concerned to find out the exact whereabouts of Khamenei. And I want to take you through that point by point as reported in the New York Times. The CIA had confirmed Khamenei's key Tehran meeting. The US shared precise intel with Israel. Strike timing shifted from night to morning to hit this particular key meet. Israeli missiles hit the compound at 9:40 a.m. Tehran time. Usually, viewers, let's reflect back. Every time we've seen an attack being mounted from Israel, it's usually in the garb of night, but this attack took place in daylight to coincide with the time of an all-crucial meeting which had not just Khamenei in attendance, but possibly the top military leadership of Iran. Now, senior Iran defense officials were in the compound during the strike. So therefore, when you have the chief of staff where Iran is concerned eliminated, the defense minister eliminated, and the supreme leader of Iran eliminated, it all comes down to a strategically mounted operation, a joint operation by Israel and the US, which encompassed not just state-of-the-art sophisticated weaponry, including artificial intelligence, but also embedding a web of stunning spycraft where Israel is concerned.